Princess!
Oh! I do not think I've ever seen a shirtless man before.
Oh, no! Oh, indeed. He doesn't have a nipple, I'm sad. Give him a nipple. Free the nip. Glad I can make you laugh.
I cannot get those words out of my head, even though I'm supposed to be resting for the night. I think I should go see if Karma's practicing with jewelry and her garland. I leave my room and go down to the reception room. Delora and Parfait let me go to the forest at night alone now since they know I'm meeting up with Karma. Parfait is in the reception room tonight reading a book. I was always told reading in the dark was bad for your eyes.
Oh, Princess! I didn't see you!
I notice she's closed the book and I can now read the cover. She's reading Cinderella. That's my fairy tale curse. The Great War was caused by the fairy tales, right?
Yes, that's right.
And yet you're reading one.
The curses are based off of these fairy tales after all.
But why are you reading Cinderella? My curse isn't anything like the fairy tale, it's reversed.
True, but the morals remain the same. In order to become Cinderella, you must be good like her.
Cinderella had everything handed to her by her fairy godmother. I had everything taken away.
Princess, have you truly had everything taken away from you?
Compared to what I used to have, what I have now might as well be nothing.
You have friendships and people who enjoy your company.
No one in this tavern enjoys my company.
Are you sure about that, Princess? I think you just have difficulty trusting that we all like you.
Like me? Why would you like me?
You've become like family here.
I haven't even been here that long.
It doesn't matter. Everyone here at the Martian is family.
Family. You're saying that everyone at the Martian is like family.
Princess, you're one of my boarders. You're more than just a regular. You live here with us. So like I said, you're family.
I speak more with the people here than I've ever spoken to my own family. In the palace, I was always alone. The only person I could speak with was Fritz.
Are you going to watch Karma practice?
I nod in response.
Be safe, Princess.
As I head to the door, I recall what happened earlier today. Parfait, what is this potion you make for Karma?
Oh, you mean the potion I make to change his voice? He begged me to help him when he first designed his disguise. Karma makes a beautiful woman, but he didn't think the illusion was complete without a convincing voice. You know how picky he is. Something else on your mind, Princess?
Karma hides his curse, but you must know the conditions for breaking it, don't you? Parfait does not answer. Or are you also keeping it a secret?
Princess Elion, not everyone likes to talk about their curse. I think it would be better if you asked Karma directly.
I just don't understand why he won't tell me everything when I'm trying to help him.
Just as you think your good deeds are difficult, there's also something about Karma's curse that he can't come to terms with.
I put my hands up to the necklace around my neck. I still haven't performed any good deeds. Can I really do this? I'm going now. I walk out the front door and into the forest. I decide not to think about all this, at least not until later. I wish this was all simpler, and that Karma wasn't cloaked in so many secrets.
Mother, I went to town today.
Oh, I told you not to go into town. Did your father take you?
He told me it would be fun.
And was it?
No. Everyone looked really angry at me, but I don't know why.
I've told you before, haven't I, dearest one? The townsfolk are jealous of you.
Jealous?
They're bitter about their lot in life, and because of that they will seek to use you for your status. You cannot trust them, Elion. You cannot trust anyone but me. Trusting others will only lead to heartbreak, Elion. You need only trust me, because I will never hurt you.
Rip.
We have a great mother.
Yes, we do not.
I've been at the Martian for a couple of months now, and I still haven't managed to do a single good deed. Today I went out to town with Waltz to buy ingredients for Parfait. The two of us have both been very quiet, which is uncharacteristic for Waltz.
Princess?
What?
Did Karma explain why he wasn't coming with you today?
Mm.
Princess?
Does Waltz not like my company? Is that why he's asking why he had to fill in for Karma? He said he was tired.
Oh.
Waltz turns his head, his eyebrows furrowing in confusion.
The town feels different today.
It does.
I feel as if there are people watching us.
How can you tell?
With practice. I have a lot of eyes on me when I'm doing my puppet shows, after all. Even before then, I was used to being watched, I guess.
What?
I'm sorry, wait, what the fuck? What?
Before you were cursed. Why?
Well, I was more conspicuous as an adult, I guess. Oh. Okay,
An
that
adult.
makes sense, I guess.
Oh, right. You have the Neverland curse.
You remembered. Yes, I have the Neverland curse. I told you what that was in the tavern once.
You are stuck as a child when you should be a man.
Right. It's a little inconvenient, but I've gotten used to it.
Waltz is so much more straightforward about his curse than Karma. The two of us go into a store, where we find the little cups Parfait asked us to buy. After I pay, Waltz automatically picks up the bags. His help is nice for a change. I've become so accustomed to carrying the bags on my own.
So, have you made any progress on your good deeds?
Nope. You can see from my necklace that I have not.
But you have changed.
I don't see how I've changed at all. Karma hasn't taught me anything about doing good.
Now, sometimes in order to do good, you need to realize some things about yourself first. Maybe Karma's not so bad at helping you with that.
He's selfish, flamboyant, and acts as if the world revolves around him.
But you're still partnered with him.
I am. I am okay with Karma's company. Most of the people judge and shun me. But Karma hasn't done that, and he's even mentioned enjoying my company. I've become more tolerant of him, too.
Oh, Princess!
Waltz's eyes light up, and I see him pointing ahead to a crowd of people gathered in the center of town. A woman stands in the middle of the crowd, telling people's fortunes.
We should go see if we can get our fortunes told. Come on.
The crowd around the woman only grows larger until nearly half the plaza's been taken up. I find myself pushed around in the crowd as I try to follow Waltz. The crowd is dense, though, and in no time at all I have lost him. Waltz! I call for him, but I do not see him over the dozens of people in front of me. I will wait for him at the outskirts of the crowd. He should be able to find me. I make my way out of the crowd and to the edges of an alleyway. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
But Waltz does not appear. 10 minutes go by, and I consider walking back into the crowd when I hear a voice behind me.
Oh, no.
Are you looking for someone, madame?
I was wondering if it might be Mithros, but...
I feel someone grab my hand. I slap them away and take a step back. When I turn, I find a man standing behind me in an alleyway. Didn't mean to startle you. What do you want? I want to help you return to the palace, Princess Elion. You know who I am. I do, Princess, and I can lead you back to the palace. Who are you? Someone who's working for the king. But the king does not remember me. The only people that would remember me are witches, fairies, and those with a curse. So who exactly is this man? You're lying. Princess, would I ever lie to you? Now come, I'm sure everyone at the palace will be very happy to see you. The man grabs my hand roughly and begins pulling me through the alleyway. The first thing I do is try to scream, but the man clamps his free hand over my mouth. The crowd's getting farther from us, and no one can see us in the shadows. Princess, I swear on my word I'm bringing you back to the palace.
Wait for an opening?
Wait for an
fight
opening?
back.
fight back.
Well, I thought it was like...
I have to fight back. Maybe I can still draw people's attention to me. I try to squirm my way out of the man's arms, but it does not work. He chuckles lightly at me until I elbow him in the stomach. For the few moments I'm free, I try to run, but all too soon the man grabs me again with the same punishing grip over my mouth and nose to stop me from screaming. You're a real feisty one, ain't ya? I feel like I might faint. In one last attempt to get free, I tug at the man's hand with my own and manage to shift it just enough until I can bite down on it. Ugh! The man screams in pain, his grip finally loosening. I can hear him curse as I run away from him. Shit! A few minutes later, I realize I've gone in the wrong direction. I soon come to a dead end in the alleyway, and I can hear the man running up behind me.
What is this I see before me? Karma will remember that.
I look up to see Karma standing on the rooftop above us, in his disguise, holding a sword, a broad grin on his face. Madame, you might hurt yourself playing with that sword. You might want to put it down.
What's this, sir? Do you feel threatened by me? You should.
Karma jumps down from the building. Is he, on the roof?
Yes, he's Assassin's Creed style.
And he jumps down without breaking his ankles and raises the sword in front of him. His eyes are angry, his earlier jovial personality fallen away.
Anyone that attacks a lady has to pay for that crime.
Karma rushes forward, moving faster than I can see, even in his long dress. A glint of a sword causes the man to fall backwards, loosening his grip on me. I step back from the man's hold and watch as Karma points his sword at the man's neck.
Now, I have a sword and you do not. Do you really want to test your luck, sir?
This isn't worth it. The man runs off, leaving me alone with Karma in the alleyway.
What's this? You were a lot cockier just a few moments ago.
I breathe out slowly as relief washes over me.
Princess!
Waltz approaches from where the man had run.
So, did you meet the coward fellow on your way here? I bumped into a man who looked as if he was running away from death.
He was.
Oh my, I feel oddly accomplished.
Karma and Waltz's voices become faded and indistinct as my vision blurs. I'm suddenly light on my feet. All the adrenaline from earlier has dissipated into thin air. I feel tired.
Princess!
Before I can collapse, I feel arms pulling me back up.
Rest easy, Princess Eliane.
I close my eyes and fall into blackness. When I wake up, Anise is setting a tray of food down on my bedside table. She does not notice as I rise slowly from bed. Anise.
Oh, Princess, you're up. We were worried about you. Lady Delora and Lady Parfait said you were just out because of shock, but still.
How long have I been asleep?
Just a few hours, Princess. Don't worry about chores for now. Lady Delora says if you're feeling better later, you can use Mr. Broom.
Just thinking about using Mr. Broom gives me a headache. Where are Karma and Waltz?
Waltz is scouting the town looking for the man that captured you.
And Karma?
I think he might be in his room, Princess. He's got patrol tonight, so he's resting a little bit.
If he has patrol tonight, then that must mean he was resting this morning, too. How did he know I needed help?
Do you need anything, Princess?
No, I'm going to visit Karma. What?
To thank him?
However, he knew if Karma hadn't been there, things would not have ended so well. Yes.
That's sweet, Princess. Oh, Lady Delora wants to talk with you about what happened when you were feeling up to it.
Okay. I wait until Anise leaves the room before I follow after her. It's only after I exit my room that I realize I don't know where Karma's room is. Anise must have assumed that I already knew, with us being partners and all. It's fine. I do not need Anise's assistance for this. I can find Karma's room on my own. It takes me some time, but eventually I find a room with his name on the door in careful, flowery letters.
Oh my god.
It suits him.
Extra.
I simply open the door without thinking to knock.
Oh, why didn't you... Oh my god, Eliane.
I expected to find Karma lying in bed, but instead he's standing in front of a mirror changing his clothes.
Eliane! What is What is this fucking H-y shit? Princess.
Oh! I do not think I've ever seen a shirtless man before.
Oh, no. Oh, indeed. He doesn't have a nipple, I'm sad. Give him a nipple. Free the nip.
I think it's supposed to be because he's turning away from us. You can't... I don't know.
No,
His anatomy is
the
weird.
angle. No, look. I know my man nipples, okay? That should be visible from this shot.
He turns to me and the realization he's standing there, just in his pants, hits me hard in the stomach. My face feels incredibly uncomfortably warm. Why are you just standing there? Put on your clothes! And then I notice the large tattoo on his chest.
Alright, Kojiku.
It is a rose ensnared by many vines. I stare at it for a few moments before Karma puts a hand there to conceal it.
It's rude to come into a lady's room unannounced, you know.
Karma slips his usual dress on carefully over his head and then approaches me. I take a step back without realizing. Karma raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me mischievously. It's a familiar look, but it rattles me now more than it has ever before.
My princess, you're as red as a tomato. Are you okay? Oh, he doesn't have lipstick on.
Cheeky little bastard. Does this man always need to point out the obvious? I'm fine.
There's no need to shout, darling. Now, what did you come here for? To see me, the beautiful Karma?
Does everything always have to revolve around you?
Well, you are breaking into my room.
I'm barely able to stifle a sigh.
Well?
I cross my arms and frown at him. His smile makes it harder to get my next words out. I came here to thank you.
Do my ears deceive me? What did you say, princess? Princess.
Thank you for saving me.
I saw your fight back. That was a very admirable attempt. I just hear a guy laughing and shouting, the chilies, man. Do you see what I have to deal with in this neighborhood?
You saw me?
I'm sorry.
Chilies, man!
Chilies, man. I'm sorry. I'm just like you keep hitting me. Just chilies, man. Just... Yes. As you were coming to the end of the alleyway.
But I didn't manage to escape.
It doesn't matter, princess. You certainly made the effort. But I digress. You are quite welcome, princess. It was my pleasure.
I should leave.
Wait, what?
I turn to leave, but Karma grabs my hand and pulls me back.
But princess, don't you owe me something?
So Karma was expecting something in return after all. I should have known.
I think you owe me an apology. You did come into my room unannounced after all, and I was half naked.
What is he talking about?
Since you broke into my room, I demand you help me with my makeup. Then I will forget your transgression.
Oh boy, we're gonna get an intimate putting on makeup scene.
Fuck yeah, gotta touch them lips.
Your makeup?
Yes, darling.
I thought you were resting because you were going on patrol tonight.
Resting? Nonsense, I have much to do. My makeup earlier was so messy that I washed my face in order to reapply it.
I cannot believe I'm going to agree to this. Fine.
Ah, what a splendid day today is. Come, princess, let's do this by a mirror.
Karma pulls me over to the mirror where I can see both of our faces reflected. He has a surprising variety of makeup on the dresser beside him. I do not even care that much for my appearance. Why am I helping Karma with his makeup?
Now, which feature on the face do you think is the most important one to highlight, princess?
What?
What are your eyes attracted to most on a person's face? When they're laughing? When they smile?
Why is he asking for my opinion on something so trivial? If someone was smiling, the first feature I would look at on their face would be...
The lips?
The lips.
I was right, oh my god, because he didn't have the lipstick on, I knew it!
Despite myself, I find my gaze dropping to Karma's lips. Why do I feel like I'm walking into a trap? 'Cause you are.
Yep.
The lips?
My, princess, I didn't think I'd ever hear you say that you looked at my lips when I smiled.
I did not say that.
Oh, but you did. And Princess, I do believe you are blushing.
Even though Karma never said he was referring to his features, I thought about his lips anyway. The thought makes my heart flop, though I do not have the faintest idea why.
Anyway, I agree. Though eyes are important, a smile isn't quite as brilliant without the lips.
Without the lips? I try to imagine a smile without lips instead.
Karma will remember that. Sorry, Princess, I misspoke. Try to dispel the image from your mind.
Too late.
Anyway, I'll let you choose the order of things.
Fine.
Just don't make me look like a clown, Princess. I know how much you like to tease me, but I need to get out of here quickly today.
If you need to leave quickly, shouldn't you do your makeup yourself?
And miss the opportunity to have you help me. Nonsense. If I can, I'll have you help me with my hair some other time. The way you do yours is beautiful.
Aw, thank you!
Ah, shucks.
I always put effort into my hair because Mother always emphasized the importance of looking like a princess. But I've never received a compliment on my hairstyle before. Karma gives me his makeup supplies and I start layering the color on his face. When we're this close, I cannot help but carefully inspect every one of his features. I do not think I even did something like this with Mother.
You know, Princess, I don't think I deserve your thanks.
I pause and raise an eyebrow at him. What?
You've been helping me for a while, and I haven't helped you with your curse at all. What I did today was just coincidence.
Coincidence?
I'd heard you went to town with Waltz, and so I followed you too. I only happened to catch what happened in the alleyway.
You managed to see me, even though there were many other people who didn't?
I have good eyes, probably.
Uh-huh, sure. Probably. It is not like you to be so humble.
Elion, I am once again offended.
And why were you following us in the first place? You said you were too tired to go into town today.
I was worried. It was strange not accompanying you today.
Worried? Why would you be worried? Karma looks puzzled for a few moments. He glances at himself in the mirror solemnly and then shrugs.
Intuition, perhaps.
Waltz mentioned something about feeling watched. Is there something Waltz and Karma are watching out for that I'm not? Karma closes his eyes momentarily and I take the opportunity to dust his eyes with eyeshadow. He does not seem to mind.
Princess, you haven't spoken about what happened today with Delora Parfait, have you?
No, not yet.
You came to thank me first.
Yes.
Oh.
Blah. Karma falls into silence and I continue to work, sweeping blush on his high cheekbones.
Princess, do you know anything about the man who tried to drag you away today?
No. He said only that he worked for the king before telling me he would take me back to the palace.
I was wondering how he recognized you.
I was wondering that myself.
How curious and alarming. The only ones who should pose a problem at this time are witches.
Witches? What do they want to do with me?
Well, I only mean that witches are the only ones who can see through our curses.
So that man spoke with a witch?
It's possible.
But why? Why would the witches want me back at the palace? Or was that man trying to lead me somewhere else?
Oh, we know why.
I said we're getting into this awfully early, huh?
Which
means there's gonna be different issues in the later route, so no.
No!
I suppose either way, the man couldn't have wanted to bring me back to the palace for a good reason.
It is possible that a witch gave a commoner a description of you, but then why would...
Karma stops talking and looks up at me with something like sympathy.
Sorry, I'm just running my head for ideas.
Are the witches really so dangerous? And what do they want with me in the first place?
Rest assured, Princess, we will figure this out.
I nod my head slowly. I have a lot of questions for Delora and Parfait, but it's possible that even they might not know everything. I will need to think on my own as well, just in case they decide to keep more of their secrets. I look at Karma and shake my head. Next time I will be more wary. I won't let myself be caught unaware. Before I realize it, Karma has his hand on my cheek and is staring at me solemnly. His eyes are cold and unmoving as steel.
Princess, there won't be a next time.
That's what I said.
Next time I'll make sure that you're definitely not alone.
Had I been alone today, I might actually have been kidnapped. I know that, but I cannot show weakness. I just have to be more cautious. I'm not some damsel in distress, you know.
Having someone at your back is far more comforting. Even on a battlefield, knights fight better together.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
He moves his hand away from my face and stands up, sighing. His eyes look suddenly distant, and his posture is stiff.
I think we're about done here, right?
I haven't finished your makeup, though. Wait, why am I even concerned about that?
Oh, sometimes simple is better. Or would you like me to sit back down? I do enjoy being pampered by you, princess.
I take it back. We're definitely done.
Oh, good. Well, thank you for your hard work.
In an instant, the mood changes, and a bright smile once again graces Karma's face.
As much as I hate to do this, I'm going to have to leave you, darling. I have business in town and then a patrol later tonight. Oh, I probably won't see you for the rest of the day, but... thank you.
He's thanking me for putting on his makeup? It was such a small thing. You're welcome. You already thanked me, though.
Well, now you can tell I'm twice as thankful as the normal person.
That doesn't make any sense, but it's Karma. A lot of the things he says do not make any sense.